Hey everyone, this is Kyle from the TF Review, and welcome back to another edition of Megazord Monday. On today's episode, we're taking a look at another Zeo Megazord. This is the Red Battlezord. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this review. So here we have the Red Battlezord in his Red Battlezord mode. Now this Zord belonged to Zeo Ranger number 5, aka Tommy, the Red Ranger. It was designed by Billy when he was in a time of need, and the only way Tommy could actually function and work with the Zord is if he synced up with it physically and mentally, and he had to make the Zord become an extension of his body. But there was literally a whole episode where he couldn't do that, and the Zeo Zord was like flailing around like a little kid, like blah, 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 blah. And it was absolute hilarity. When he did finally get it, it was a lot cooler, and then it was its own sort of standalone Zord that would fight, much like the White Tiger Zord and the Dragon Zord, and it stood by itself and it fought. In terms of functionality, there is not a lot. It is literally a brick. But I would say it would be closer to the Falcon Zord based on the fact that it is kind of an accessory Zord, a Tommy accessory Zord that you can use to build onto the core Zord itself. And there's not much that it does alone, but it does do a few things. I really like the way it looks. The chrome looks great, especially the details in the center, the gold, and I love the chrome accents on his knees. Those all look superb. The head sculpt is just basically a version of the Red Rangers. And his portal just looks like a big star. On the back, it's really not too exciting. He's got a little backpack. You can see the back side of his head. And he's got these little hooks. You'll notice on mine, there's a lot of sticker peelage. This is actually generally pretty easy to fix. What I like to do is I like to get a glue stick. And then I will take the stickers and I'll glue them. And then that does work if you do have an issue kind of like this. But I can't find any of my glue sticks. So that is that. Now this does have electronics. You'll notice a button right there in his chest. And when you hold it, he starts punching very angrily. And that is that. Now if you wanted to combine this with the Zeo Megazord, you can actually do that. They do sort of form together and make their own super, what is it called? I think it was the Zeo Battlezord or the Zeo Battlezord, or it had a really hilariously long name. Now, to get him ready to do the big combine transformation, you do need to remove the heads. Down here, there's no actual place where you can store them, so you do need to just take them and put them to the side. It's kind of a bummer. I wish there was a place you could put Zeo Megazord's heads. And for the Red Ranger, take these. His arms will extend out, and heads will fall off, apparently. And then you want to hide his fists, like that. So now these are just guns. You can take this head off, and you can take him, and you want to split him and pull him up. And he just got a lot taller. Then you want to take him around, and you'll notice these two little hooks. And we can put these wings down. And they just kind of go, and the wheels down here actually just fit into these two little grooves down here, which is kind of cool. And then you do that, and then you make sure these two little clamps are holding on to the shoulders, and then you fold the guns around. Fold the guns around. Lastly, we need to remove this head, and we take the original head, the little red star head, and we turn it around, and now he's got more of a transformer-looking head, and put him on. And there he is. Now he's got some sweet superpower. He's got some guns. He's ready to blast the heck out of you. He's ready to kill you. He's ready to kill you. And the function still works. And this is how he would actually fire in the show. And it's also worth noting he does come with 2 speeds. He comes with this speed. And there's a slower speed, I guess, if you want to be a little more gentle. And that is a thing. And that's basically it for the Red Battlezord. It's very simple. It's more of an accessory to the Zeo Megazord itself, but it is a lot of fun, and it does make the Zeo Megazord look so much more awesome, and for that, I think it's worth having, especially if you have, a Zeo Zord. It just adds to that sweet-looking chrome. I dig it. I really dig it. You can find them generally pretty cheap on eBay. I don't know. I've seen them starting at like $20. I do think the electronic feature, I think that's cool and that's good to have, so it's preferable if you can get one for working, but if you just want it as a display piece, you don't need it. That is it for the Red Battlezord. I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at the TF Review, and join me next Monday for another episode of Megazord Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.